For generations, Cliff Richard was more than a singer. He was the soundtrack to people's lives. His voice floated through radios, family gatherings, summer evenings, and living rooms, quietly threading itself into memory. When Cliff speaks of music having a very big meaning for him, it isn't just a phrase. It's the truth of decades shaped by joy, resilience, and the deep satisfaction of following a calling. At 84, Cliff Richard now speaks with a clarity born of experience, reflecting not on charts or awards, but on the life he has lived fully, both in the spotlight and in quieter, private moments. Roots in Lucknow. Cliff Richard was born Harry Roger Webb on October 14, 1940, in Lucknow, then part of British India. He grew up in a modest household, with a father working for the Indian Railways and a mother who nurtured the family with quiet strength. Harry was the youngest of 4 siblings, growing up in a home filled with love, routine, and closeness that would leave a lasting impression on him. Life in India was shaped by historical change, and in 1948, as India moved toward independence, the Webb family made the difficult choice to move to England, leaving behind everything familiar. Starting fresh in England, the transition to England was challenging. The family faced colder weather, smaller homes, and tighter budgets, adjusting to a society that was new and unfamiliar. Cliff attended several schools as the family sought stability, eventually settling in Cheshunt. There, in a council house that finally felt like home, young Harry began to learn how to adapt, how to persevere, and how to navigate change with grace. These early lessons in resilience and flexibility would remain with him throughout his life. Finding music found Harry naturally, almost instinctively. In post-war Britain, the rhythms of skiffle and early rock and roll were everywhere, electrifying young listeners. At 16, when his father bought him a guitar, it was a small gesture, but it unlocked a world. Harry began joining groups, singing harmonies, and discovering that music was more than a hobby. It gave him a sense of identity, a direction, and a voice that was entirely his own. Becoming Cliff Richard. The transformation from Harry Webb to Cliff Richard was more than a stage name. Cliff conveyed strength, while Richard paid homage to his admiration for Little Richard. This shift gave him confidence and a sense of purpose. On stage, he could stand taller, sing louder, and embrace a new version of himself. By 1958, when he performed before a larger audience for the first time, it was clear that Cliff Richard was destined to make an impact. A song that changed everything. When Cliff recorded Move It, a song initially intended as a B-side, no one anticipated its cultural impact. Its energy, freshness, and unmistakably British sound captured the spirit of a new generation. The song climbed the charts and captivated audiences, earning recognition from fellow musicians who admired its authenticity. Cliff wasn't just a popular singer, he was becoming part of the foundation of British rock and roll. The Shadows and a lasting partnership. Soon, Cliff was joined by a band that would become legendary, the Shadows. Together, they created music that defined an era, balancing melody with momentum. Songs like Living Doll cemented his position as Britain's leading rock and pop star before the Beatles took the stage. The collaboration was seamless, a partnership rooted in mutual respect and shared artistry, and it shaped the sound of a generation. Expanding beyond music. Cliff Richard's talents extended beyond singing. Films, television appearances, and live tours broadened his influence, showcasing his versatility and charm. Over the years, his music evolved, reflecting maturity and introspection. He didn't chase trends. He grew with his audience, showing that longevity comes not from imitation, but from authenticity. Milestones and achievements. The achievements speak volumes. Over 250 million records sold worldwide, more than 130 charting releases in the UK, and top 10 hits across 6 decades. Cliff's career longevity is extraordinary, reflecting not only talent but also commitment, adaptability, and integrity. Honors, including a knighthood, have acknowledged his contributions, yet he has always treated recognition as affirmation, not definition. Family and personal anchors. Family has always been central to Cliff's life. He grew up close to his sisters, forming bonds that would endure through decades of change. His father's early guidance instilled discipline and work ethic, lessons that would sustain him through years of touring and performing. Later, caring for his mother during her illness strengthened his compassion and patience, reflecting the depth of his character. Even as he navigated fame, family remained a grounding force, offering perspective and comfort. Choosing integrity in life and love, Cliff made a deliberate choice early in life. His career would come first. Romantic relationships were meaningful, yet the demands of performing and touring meant he could not fully commit to marriage in the traditional sense. Instead, he cultivated friendships, mentorships, and bonds that became a chosen family, offering loyalty and support that enriched his life. Faith and reflection. Faith has been an enduring element in Cliff's life, shaping his outlook and decisions. Over time, it evolved from doctrine to practice, emphasizing compassion, kindness, and sincerity. His spirituality informs his understanding of purpose, gratitude, and connection, offering clarity and calm in the midst of a bustling public life. Aging with grace. Now in his 80s, Cliff Richard approaches aging with acceptance. He acknowledges the limitations of the body, the adjustments needed for recovery, and the realities of performance. Yet he continues to sing, perform, and connect with audiences, guided by experience and self-awareness rather than expectation. His voice may carry the wisdom of years, but it retains the warmth and energy that first captivated audiences decades ago. The gift of presence. Cliff reflects on time differently now, embracing presence over prediction. He performs when inspired, rests when needed, and navigates life with awareness and balance. His relationship with mortality is calm and grounded, informed by gratitude and a recognition of the moments that truly matter. Legacy beyond music. Cliff Richard's legacy extends far beyond record sales or awards. It lies in resilience, authenticity, and the courage to live according to principle. He has consistently chosen integrity over convenience, honesty over spectacle, and purpose over trend. Through this, he has shown that a meaningful life is measured not by perfection, but by perseverance, kindness, and the willingness to remain true to oneself. Still singing, still giving. Even today, Cliff continues to perform, touring with musicians he regards as family. His shows have become more intimate, reflective, and deeply connected with audiences. Singing remains a source of joy for him, and his performances continue to offer comfort, inspiration, and a reminder of music's enduring power. A life of quiet triumph. Cliff Richard's story is a reminder that life can be extraordinary without being loud. It's about steadfastness, compassion, and the small, consistent choices that shape character. His career is a testament to evolving gracefully, honoring one's roots, and creating a life defined by values rather than fleeting trends. Closing reflection. Today, Cliff Richard lives with gratitude, presence, and awareness. He has known love, joy, loss, and triumph. He has witnessed the evolution of the world and the music industry and has remained steadfast, authentic, and kind. His voice continues to resonate, not only as a symbol of talent, but as a reflection of a life fully lived and a heart that continues to find meaning in melody, family, and the quiet grace of enduring with dignity.